Well, look what we got here, fellas. PrizePicks done posted a few week one props on the board. Let's not waste any time. Let's hop right into it. For all of you that don't know, I'm Blake. Welcome to the channel. If you're new here, slap a sub, slap a like. If you're new to PrizePicks, be sure to use this promo code right here down below. Get yourself signed up, and that'll get your first deposit instantly matched up to $100. All right, man. So let's check it out real quick. They threw up, and like I said, I'm not gonna do a ton of picks right now. Probably just one, maybe one every other day. We got 2 weeks leading up until the season actually starts. So let's take a look here. They got us a Dak free square over a half passing yards. We'll go ahead and take that. And one that really caught my eye. So that's what I looked for on this first go around, is just something that's really catches your eye. That's always what you want to do. You just want to scan the board real quick, see if there's anything that jumps out, if it's worth looking into. I looked into a few of them. I think the one that I really like here, what's interesting to me that I like is DeShaun Watson over 24.5 rushing yards right here. And I think it got plenty of stats to back it up. We got Cincy coming into Cleveland on week one. For a week one division game. Since being in Cleveland, DeShaun Watson has only played 6 games, so there's not a huge, it's not a ton to pick from there and stats to look at. But out of those 6 games, he's averaging 6 carries per game. He clears this line in half of those games. He clears this 24, so he gets 25 or more in half of the games that he's played on his feet. He faced Cincinnati back in December and carried the ball 6 times, like we said, on average. And he had 33 yards just on those 6 carries in that game, which, like I said, again, pretty average for him. Similar matchups, so we try to look at some similar matchups when Cincinnati played last season, quarterbacks that are the same, that are in the same aspects as DeShaun Watson, the same category. Who did they play? What did the quarterbacks do on their feet? So at the end of last season, January 15th of this year, Cincinnati faces Baltimore, who, of course, DeShaun Watson is no Lamar Jackson. Lucky for us, though, and for the stats, Lamar Jackson didn't play that game. They started Tyler Huntley at quarterback. Huntley carried the ball 9 times that game and rushed for 54 yards. Now, I know we're probably thinking, well, what about Nick Chubb? We have to account for Nick Chubb carrying the ball. Keep in mind, Tyler Huntley rushed for 54 yards, and that was on top of J.K. Dobbins' 62 yards and Gus Edwards' 39 yards. So the first and second string running back, they got their carries, they got their touches, they got their yards. And Huntley still ends up, snatching 54 yards on almost, just under 10 carries. Even Kenny Pickett, whenever they played the Steelers, Kenny Pickett carried for 14 yards, and that was just on 2 carries. And he's not a huge runner. He will make things happen on his feet as well, but 2 carries, 14 yards. He was more than halfway clearing this line as well, and DeShaun Watson's a lot faster than Pickett. So another one, Marcus Mariota, another guy that'll sling it and run when he needs to. 6 carries against Cincinnati, 31 yards. All of these are in the latter half of the season. Another notable thing, Nick Chubb played Cincinnati 3 times last year. He only had 1 big game against them. So Cincinnati's pretty good at accounting for Nick Chubb and doing the best they can. Like, he's one of those guys, you can't stop him, just hope to contain. He rushed, I think there was 1 game he rushed for 102 yards, 101, but 2 of those 3 times he was held to under 60 yards. If y'all want to see the game log for DeShaun Watson here, this is the 6 games he played. I'll just show you what we're looking at here. But yeah, Nick Chubb, Cincinnati does a pretty good job with Nick Chubb, especially in week 1, 2, these running quarterbacks typically use their feet a lot more, and especially he's been with the team for a year now, but he's only played 6 games. DeShaun Watson is not entirely comfortable in a game environment with Cleveland, with his teammates, and especially it being week 1, the nerves are high. I think that he's going to come out and rely on his feet a lot, especially if the passing game isn't going so hot for him. It's a division game. It should be a good game at that. I think he can get 25 yards, and really it's not that much to ask. He gets 1 big play. He could get this, or damn near get this. He could get a 20-yard carry easily. So that's going to be just the one pick we look at today, aside from Dak's free square. Keep in mind on these free promo squares, I want to say the limit is $20. So You can only spend up to $20 on that square. You can do it all on one bet, a $20 bet. You can do two $10 bets, a $5 bet, and a $15 bet, just however you want to do it. But that should still be the limit on these promos, is a half of a passing yard. So that's all for that. That's the one I really like here. I'll keep digging into it. Maybe we'll give another one tomorrow, maybe next day. We'll keep looking. It's going to be real fun this NFL season. So aside from that, really quick, I made a video about this the other day. I'm going to come back to it. But if you go to my page here, I finally got a Discord set up. Come to my page right here. There's the link. You hop over in the Discord. It's pretty vacant in here. Like I said, I just made it. I only put out one video. It didn't get a ton of views. Whatever. It's pretty vacant in here. So, but y'all come hop in this Discord. I'm trying to get a fantasy football league going before season one, or before week one of the season. I think it starts September 7th or September 8th. So right around there. So I've had I put out a poll. Did get some yeses. So y'all are there. Let's put $50 in the pot, something small. If we can get enough of us to do it, we'll do it. Like I said before, when we do our fantasy draft, I'll live stream that so everybody can see your picks, my picks. So if you think you can put together a better fantasy team than me, which honestly probably isn't super hard to do, or anyone else that cares to join, if you think that you are that guy that can put together the best fantasy team and take home the pot this year, hop up in the Discord. It costs you nothing to do so. And let's get it going. So other than that, y'all, appreciate it. I'm out. Later.